Meanwhile, in the United States, a federal judge has blocked the government's attempt to freeze federal loans, grants, and other assistance. The pause, which was set to take effect on Tuesday, would have put trillions of dollars on hold. However, the decision was challenged by a group of non-governmental organizations, and several Democrat-led states are now planning legal action. According to the White House, the freeze was intended to align government spending with President Trump's executive orders. Despite the pause, direct payments such as social benefits would continue. So what does this pause actually mean? It means no more funding for controversial DEI programs, no more spending on what the administration calls the Green New Scam, which, according to officials, has cost American taxpayers tens of billions of dollars. It also means an end to federal funding for transgender initiatives and other policies associated with wokeness within government agencies. However, individual assistance programs will remain unaffected. The White House argues that this move is about responsible stewardship of taxpayer dollars. To discuss this further, we turn to David Dunn, a professor of international politics at Birmingham University and an expert on U.S. and U.K. security. David, welcome. With the rapid pace of new appointments and executive orders, where does this place Trump's agenda right now? Well, what we're seeing is Trump asserting full control, not just as the head of state, but as the driving force behind all policy decisions. This executive order was a clear attempt to demonstrate his authority, even though Congress has passed laws funding these federal programs over the years. The courts have now stepped in to challenge this move, making it a test of power between the executive branch and the judiciary. But beyond that, this is performative politics. It plays well with his base and also serves as a means to finance his ambitious tax cuts, estimated at $4 trillion. To do that, he needs to make deep cuts to public programs, schools, hospitals, nonprofit initiatives, forestry projects, and more. But the real question is, does he have the legal authority to do so? That's what will be battled out in court. So where does that leave us? Trump's executive orders are directives to government departments, but they cannot override existing laws. Opponents must file legal challenges to stop them. This creates a power struggle in Washington. Trump is pushing the boundaries of presidential authority, while Congress and state governments are pushing back. Expect more lawsuits, more court battles, and more political conflict in the months ahead. Internally, however, Trump's administration seems far more organized than before. 8 years ago, he struggled to fill key positions. This time, he's been much more prepared. Initiatives like Project 2025 have outlined his policy agenda, and he has lined up a team of loyalists to push his plans through Congress. So far, he has successfully appointed controversial figures like Pete Hegseth as head of the Pentagon, despite concerns over his lack of experience. Next, the Senate will vote on RFK Jr.'s confirmation, and Trump has applied heavy pressure on lawmakers to support his picks. He's also leveraged billionaire allies like Elon Musk to threaten political consequences for those who oppose his agenda. This underscores his dominance over the Republican Party and his ability to drive forward a disruptive policy agenda. The battle over federal spending is just one of many unfolding political clashes. With Trump firmly in control of the GOP, his administration is set on reshaping government spending and policy. But with strong legal and political opposition, the road ahead remains uncertain.